Isn't it a piece of beauty? The Fiat 580. Oh, it's wonderful. Just these lights. Anything with round lights will just cut me. Anyway, let's get into the facts then. So, last video we had a review, so we're going to do it a bit like that. So we'll start with the back. If we can get around it. So, there's the back. Lots of hydraulics back there. Spiders, millipedes, God knows what else is back there. Goodness, basically. And plenty of mud on the tyres. Now the side, we'll get into the cab in a bit later. We've got a toolbox. Thing here. The first in Europe here. First Europe. Fiat Agri. Or Tractor Agri or something in Latin or whatnot. Farm logo what thingy. Plenty of stuff down that side. Cobwebs all over me. The front, once again with the lined grille. Don't know why, just a common thing back then. Lined grille, just along there. Round lights, and the Fiat logo just there. And one thing I do know about tractors is this one has a weight. Let's go back into the cab. So, if you've been with the channel for a while, you will know that that we did a Fendt sort of inside video. That one was running. This one isn't. It's in the shed. So yeah, we'll have a look around then. So you've got levers over here, a bit like the Fendt one, except these ones are a bit more like old-fashioned, basically. You know, you've got this one here, one there, one's missing, that one there. You've got these levers down here, got the wheel. What is that? I think that's windscreen wiper. The ignition and whatnot's down there. We got choke, I think that is. There, choke. Another button, levers, things you can flick and everything. There's a warning sign, stop the engine before doing any work on the PTO shaft, which is obvious, you should never do that. Then we go up onto the dashboard here, nice digital, no not digital dashboard, what would it be, I don't know, electronic dashboard? Well, I know it's electronic anyway. It's got 0 litres of fuel, which is always nice. 0 litres. 0, nothing left in the tank. I think that's the revs. That there, the number in the middle is the mileage. Then over here we have the temperature. Oh, I'm not sure what they are. Well, all these down the side are glow plugs, obviously. You've got lights and things that you switch down here. Now this is common in a John Deere tractor generally, where they have the turtle and then the hare. But that just shows you what this gear stick down here does. And we've got some pedals, clutch, brakes over there. Now that is the ominous pedal. I never know what those pedals do, can never figure it out, and I'm pretty sure it's the pedal that does the back. So back there you would have the one that tips it, obviously. Some more levers down there, and that's about it. You can open the back window like that. You know, you can do things like that. The top opens up. The sunroof. You can get some air conditioning. If you're doing some baling. I did this last time. Oh no, I'll be back in a second. Don't suggest having a duvet on top if you have a sunroof. Anyway, you have air conditioning controls here. That's the thing that's the temperature control, fan control, levers, and then over there you've got that one that's got plenty of air conditioning, don't have to worry about that. Then you've got the air conditioning things up there that you can open up, close down, whatnot, do that sort of thing. Yeah. Levers down there, and yeah, that's about it. Oh, there's another pedal there. There's hundreds of pedals. I know one of those pedals does this thing. On the back, it could be that one, could be that one. Don't know. Anyway, let's exit the tractor now. Gosh, door there. Yep, nicely knocked up. Bit missing the grill there. Anyway, a few doors and things like that. Right, we got 2 bales here, feeding horses and things. We got a nice homemade trailer here, top quality homemade trailer, and then it collapses. We got the mower on the back of the Super Major here. And then, what are you working on?
Wheel bearings.
Right, whatever that is, that's what he's working on. The wheel bearings. What is that?
So it keeps the wheels on the hub. That helps them go around.
So like oil then?
Yeah, something like that. Just to stop the...
Anyway, so that's what he's doing, just doing a bit of maintenance. If we go around here, we have a smaller tractor that we're actually repairing up now. We can get some paint for that. Anyway, we can go up in this one. So this one has a similar layout, except it doesn't have a roof. This one doesn't have a roof. Sort of wobbles around. We've got the clutch down there. Oh god, you're facing me, aren't you? We've got the clutch down there. More gear sticks, that sort of thing. Choke again, rev thing. This one actually tells you that's the miles per hour, I think. Yep. Engine service hours, the temperature again, gene or whatever that is, oil. Got the brakes again there, and the ominous pedal down there. Brakes, ominous pedal. Oh, whoops. He doesn't seem too happy. I just accidentally dropped that. Yeah, so that's what that lever does. That's discovered now. Nice cushion on the thing. Got that. Got a running thing that spins when thing. Some nice lights. There's the back. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's the mower. The plough. Yeah, so we'll get down now. Have a nice view of all the machinery we're about to look at. There we go. Right, so the last vehicle we're going to get in the shed, it's going to be down here. Let's just get off this thing. Is this vehicle. Oh, there's a spanner. This one's a lot lower than that one and that one. So we got the deck. We can lower the deck down here. Bring it up. Put it down. We got, I think, this one's actually really weird because this has the clutch and brakes all in one. So it's clever. Got a storage containment down there. Whatnot. To start. Apply parking brake. What? Why would you want to apply the... What? Apparently to start the engine you have to apply the parking brake. Right, ensure cutter is disengaged. The engaging lever thingy is here. So now it's engaged, but there's no petrol in it. There we go, like that. Put the gear, this is the gear stick here. This is the choke, so place the throttle lever to the choke position, cold engine or fast throttle, blah blah blah. So ignition key. Oh, there's nothing in there. And the engine should start. Although, actually there's something in there, but the screws there, so I don't want to lose that. Anyway, so that's that engine. So we've got some things that we can briefly look over. Basic plough, conventional baler. We've got a piece of wood here. Well, we've got plenty of pieces of wood, but in there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a blade, and that's used for cutting wood. We've got a windrower underneath all those chairs, a generator there, storage box, then there's a box taker thing that goes on the back. And yeah, so that's going to be it for the shed in this area. I We're going to go and have a look over at the workshop. It's doing the new wheel now. Doing the same thing?
Yep.
Yep. Alright, so if we walk over here, we have plenty of tools. Lovely, it had a wheel on it. Brilliant, just brilliant. Anyway, we've got a nice oven here. The generator goes in there, or somewhere. And then you've got the oven here that you can cook some food in. Very liquid in there at the moment, don't know why. Some car manuals, troughs, that whatnot, jack, cricket bat, you know, just general things you would have out on a bench. Oh, there's a beetle. See him there? Just there. Got some blades, axe, which is also a sledgehammer. It's all in one. I can't lift that with one hand. Anyway, that's that. Like the Fiat, and then this is just where we store every single tool. Basically, any tool you can ask for. Right, so now we're going to leave the shed. We're going to go continue on our little farm tour here. We've got a truck there that's actually destroyed, because my mother tried to reverse a trailer and it split the light bulb. So that's all wonderful. So yeah, we have a gate here, nice bank. We're planning on getting some sort of animal to go in here at some point. Hopefully, pigs or goats or something. Micro pigs maybe. Something to go in there. We have a bit of water here. Not necessarily for them, but this is where, how much rain we've had this week. That is just a random tyre. So, this is where the mowers normally is. It's over here on this, see where it is. So that's where it normally is. It normally lies on those blocks there. Very overgrown. That's why we need to cut it. We'll see the field itself and it's overcut. This is our campfire, or my campfire. We've got a main like sort of campfire for burning wood over there. That is where the horses like to do their daily business. And just in general, it's a nice place out here. You know, you get away from the city life, because I live in the middle of the town, so it's quite busy generally. Over here we have a sort of reflection area next to an apple tree with a gravestone, which I won't tell you whose gravestone that is, so we need to water that to do that. We have the water underneath here. It's a bit stuck. There we go. Oh, we haven't got any water. Anyway, this is someone's grave. Not someone, but something's grave. But that's that. Apple tree. We got some apples coming out actually. Yeah, got some nice apples coming. Then down here, I'm definitely going to be making a video on this, hopefully. This video was actually meant to come out earlier. I think it was meant to come out in the winter, but I haven't actually been able to, because I was having all sorts of errors with the camera playing up and everything. But this is a pond. And actually, since we've had so much rain, it's actually so slushy, it's starting to turn into a swamp, which is nice. It'll be easier to dig out. That's where we're going to have a bridge over to an island, which is solid ground over there. There's just a river for the horses down there. Fence posts, things like that. And then we go on someone else's land, which isn't mine. But anyway, so that's it for this sort of field we like to call Jack's Field. Although we've never had anyone in our family called Jack. Don't know why we call it Jack's Field. But hey ho, that's what we like to call it. One more thing. Now, I'm going to need you to click that subscribe button, because 30% of you aren't subscribed. Now, I don't know if that's changed, because I haven't checked since, but come on, subscribe. And this is why you should subscribe. Toilet in the hedge. Comments, this is what you need to put in the comments. You need to put hashtag bathroom in the hedge. You got a full-on sink, toiletry system, everything down there. And we got all sorts. So we're now going to head up into the main field. So I shall see you there. Pigs! Hello, and I'm back. we're now in the main field, and I've just realised this post here, normally every year it's a hornet post, and we had to blow it up once. That's why it's a bit ricochet. But just saw a bee go in there, so I'm a bit worried now. Yeah, we had to blow that up with dynamite because there were so many hornets in there, and we couldn't get anyone special out to do it, so we had to go. And also they attacked us. So this is a pond. It did have tadpoles in, so we should have frogs near here soon if they come out or they died, because it was very low the other day. But since we've had all this lovely rain, it started to refresh these sort of things. Anyway, so we're now in the main field. This is kind of a slurry pit, except you don't sink into it, or I don't think you do anyway. Yeah, I'm perfect, don't worry, I'm fine. So actually, the reason I didn't film this, well, I have filmed it like 9 million times, but I did have a nice good footage of me walking around earlier this year, I think it was, and unfortunately it was far too windy. So hopefully it's not too windy for you. If it is, I'll put something on the screen now saying sorry or something, because I need to get this out ready. You know, I would film it again, but we're having some real windy areas, although we are quite low at the moment, so we're quite safe at the moment. We will be walking up higher. Power harrow. Well, I did film this last, that was being used, that's why it should normally be over there, but it's been moved. So we're going to be walking into the horses stable. The horses are behind me. See if we can zoom in. So the black one, him, he's Mel, and Joe. And that little one is, that little horse, also known as a dog, is called Rolo. We've seen him, we fed him. That is Mel there. Now, we're going to walk in here. I'm going to try and keep this video quite short. Oh gosh, this is actually really muddy. So let's zoom out now. There you go. This is their basically stable. We made them a stable once, but they kicked it down. They did not like that. And actually, that piece of, you know that trailer that I showed you, the homemade one? That was made from the remnants of their stable. So, it's just what you gotta do, I guess. You know, recycling. We could have burnt it on the wood burner, but there's no real point. There's the horses there. See if I can get a nice shot of them. If anyone's any horses fans, I'll just stop for you, take a screenshot, have a look at them. I don't know what they are, what species they are. I think they're both the same species. Oh, here comes the wind. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I think they're both, I'm gonna have to keep you low, I think. Anyway, I'm pretty sure they're both the same species. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that one. It's like really up here. We're going to have to go for a crawl because there is electric wire all the way along here. Obviously, like I said, there'll be something on the screen saying sorry about the wind. Here we are, met with the wire. There we go. And there we go. So, we're a bit lower, but we are getting quite high now. This field is a huge field. So, we have to get all the way up to the top. So actually, I'll see you in a second. Bye. Right then, we're at the next attraction, and I'm going to have to stay low because it's golly windy. And this is all standing up hay, basically. Quote from my mother. It's dead, basically. That's why we need to get it cut as soon as possible. I think it's getting cut on my birthday, which is coming up soon. So we're going to have a special for that. Hopefully I can get 50 subscribers by then. So you 30%, 33.24, whatever it is, %, you better subscribe, come on. There'll be a special for that 50 sub as well. We'll do a proper special for that. So yeah, this is a cedar. Yes, I know, surprising. We don't actually do proper farming anymore, like what you would expect. We only do cutting grass and livestock. We don't do the actual what would you call it, the actual part of agriculture, which is sowing, basically growing things. We only, well, unless you consider grass as something we grow, well, we don't grow that, but we do, we've got plenty of that. So this is a cedar. I'm going to see if we can go around here. So this is the cedar. Now this is actually here, it's not used anymore. And we probably would be able to, we probably wouldn't even be able to pair it up now, but it's a cedar. Now, this, across there, is where, that's where the thing would go. The actual barrel. And then there would be a brush in there, 3 brushes. And then somewhere on the ground here it is, just there. Here you can see like a little ring. And that's, the seeds would go out of there into there. Now this was actually originally horse-drawn, if we go right around to the front. This was originally horse-drawn, and the 3-point linkage was put on by my granddad, and so was this. But originally it was horse-drawn from these. You would hook this up to the horse, and that would go, and it would be horse-drawn. So it's that old. Now this, we're talking 1800s here, 1800s, before they even had tractors. Because obviously tractors were invented in the 1800s, but they were a bit weird. I'll put a picture up if I can find one. That's what they used to look like, and it's scary, I know. They look like a train gone wrong. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to pause it again. Sorry about the continuous pausings, but I need to go over there, and that is slightly higher than we are now, so it'll probably be really windy, and we need to go and see this, because it is a really big thing that we need to go and see, so we'll see you in a sec. Cedar. So this is why we're here. A trailer. This is a bale trailer, a tipper bale trailer that you can put sides on. Low, gotta stay low. Alright, it's not as windy back here, but you see this like black border, this here? This is what goes on the top of the i4 Williams trailer, which you saw attached to the Mitsubishi, I think. And that just goes on top, but we're actually using it here at the moment. This is our makeshift sheep pen for now, because we do harvest sheep as well as horses. So yeah, if we can sneak around here, we can turn back. Oh. So, here it is, see if I can get you behind here so it's not so windy. So yeah, this is where we've done, it's only a 3-ton tipper, I've been told. As you can see, it's literally just what they would fire out a World War I cannon. Yeah, it's getting old. But we could repair it up, which I think we will do at some point, because it's a good trailer. And it really works well with our conventional bale trailer. So that's good. So we're going to head back to the shed, and I think I'm going to finish off the video there, because there's not much else to show you that's really that exciting. Just thinking, no, I don't think there is. I've showed you everything. If there's anything you'd like to see, put it in the comments below. And yeah, I shall see you in a second. Sorry for all the pausing. So, now we're back in the shed, so I'm going to do my outro now. So, I shall see you in the next video. My cameraman's actually decided to turn up this time, rather than having a coffee downstairs, and just relaxing while I do all the hard work. I shall see you in the next video. We'll have a like goal of... Hello! That's the farmer, you know. He's going to be viral now on the internet. That'll be make a meme, please. Make a meme. I shall see you in the next video, and we're going to have a like goal of... I don't know... 5 maybe? No, we did that in the last video. 4. 4 likes. See if we can get there. It's a small one, I know, but I want to see how far you can get. I shall see you. Peace out.